What a lovely day. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I have not made a video in several of days because I've just been kicking back, relaxing, and cleaning the garage. As you guys can see, a lot of the crap that I've been hoarding is getting ready to be tossed. I still have a lot of cleaning to do here in the garage, but right now I am about to leave to Synergy to get a quote on pretty much a full assembly on the GSR short block right here. I'm gathering everything to toss into the car right now. I'm gonna grab the rods, the crank, the block, the tote full of stuff that belongs to the motor, and head over there, and hopefully we can get a quote so we can get the ball rolling for the CRX. Now, the last couple of days I've been sorting out what to do with the EJ2 over there, and I know I've told you guys that I've gone to the paint shop to get a quote, and everything, material and all, is going to cost me about $250 or so, and that's literally like right under Mako's single stage paint job price. So instead, last night I ordered on Submit Racing. I've used their products before and they work, so I ordered the 1 gallon of it's pretty much just gloss black, but I ordered flakes as well too. I think they're 0.04, so they're really small metallic flakes, and I'm gonna toss that pretty much into the 1 gallon that I purchased, and hopefully we can get started on painting the coupe sometimes this week. All the materials to make the downpipe is coming from Ace Race Parts. Hopefully tomorrow, if you guys were wondering where I get all my stuff from to fabricate parts, it is aceraceparts.com. I believe they're in the Northwest, and shipping is actually pretty fast. So hopefully we can get everything tomorrow so we can get started on making the 2 downpipes over there. So that way we can get Joe boosted and Tiger CRV boosted as well too. Alright guys, so I just dropped off the block to Knock, and I didn't get a quote because he needs to do some measurements on the block first, and then he'll get back to me later tonight. I did drop the block and everything off to leave with him, just in case, you know, if everything looks good, then he could just proceed instead of having me to go back to him. He wrote down a list of everything I need, and mainly what I really need is the oil pump, bearings, and pistons, which he knows what to get for me because I've had blocks built by him before. So within a day or two, we will have a definite answer for what's going to be happening with the block, and I'm excited. Alright guys, so I think what I'm going to do first right now is I'm going to open the mail that I picked up from the P.O. box. There's an envelope and a big box. Let's open the first one. This one right here is from Heartbroken Click. His Instagram is right here. Focus. Check it out. And it says heartbroken but with love, with a heart, a broken heart. Here it is. You know, this is the second smallest note I have ever gotten. Look at this thing. So it says, "Hey Dana, big fan of the channel. I have a channel of my own at HBC Wicho. Just wanted to send you some of my stickers. Sorry for a small note. Laugh out loud. At 777 Wicho." Yo. It says lost love. Forever heartbroken. Oh, ye heartless. HBC. No love. Holy shit. You guys already know. One of these stickers are going to go onto the toolbox. Now, I'm going to show you guys this. My toolbox is getting full, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a nice, probably wood back or metal or sheet metal back, and I'm gonna hang it right here in the back of the shelf, and all of the new stickers that comes in, I'm gonna hang them up top right here. Maybe reorganize some of these stickers up top as well. It'll be more visible when I go about making my video throughout the days, but definitely appreciate you for these stickers, bro. Now this giant package right here is sent to me from Juan Ortiz from, I believe PA is Pennsylvania, and I'm not sure what's in here. Yo, sick. Check this out. Holy sanding disc of various sizes as well too. It says, "Hey Dana, my name is Juan. I saw you needed these a couple of videos back, and I know it's a little late, but now you have them for the next build. Love the content, keep up the awesome work. Juan, yo, I appreciate you for sending these. I was being cheap about them and buying them packs of 5 at a time, and I truly appreciate these because they will come in clutch for the next car I'm going to be working on, the truck. I will definitely put this to good usage, man. I cannot thank you guys enough for all of this. I truly appreciate it. I just want to let you guys know that all the stuff you guys send me in the PO box, whether it's tools or parts, I try to use everything that you guys send over, so know that they don't go to waste. And if I don't feel like I'm going to be using it anytime soon, I try to give it back. So know that everything you guys send my way will serve a good purpose. I mentioned that I cannot do anything else today as far as making the manifolds and stuff go for the turbo kit over there, because all of the parts come in tomorrow. But I did acquire this Precision SC61. Now this was also on the Furio in the last video, and apparently it's in good condition. I believe it has a GT3582R wheel on it, and it doesn't seem like it has excessive shaft play. A little side-to-side motion. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, it has a little side-to-side motion right there. But it doesn't have any in or out shaft play, which is good. Now, what I'm going to do as of right now is, for the meantime, I'm going to take apart this whole turbo, and I'm pretty much just going to clean it inside and out. Color? Oh yeah, look how black that is. The fins on this compressor wheel is kind of chipped up though, but definitely was not touching the inside. Guys, he needs a recommendation for a cheap KA single cam manifold so we can boost his 240 until his 1J is done. But I got the turbo slightly cleaned up. Now I can't get to every you know, fin in here, but it's looking a ton better than when we first started it. Both sides, cartridge is clean. Still got to oil it, but I did clean the compressor housing and the exhaust housing. Now I was trying to see if the exhaust housing from the 5858 would fit, but this is slightly bigger. And the reason why I wanted to switch it was because mine is already a 4-bolt in that car, so that means my downpipe would fit it, you know, direct bolt on pretty much. And this one is a 5-bolt, so this doesn't fit. I'm probably gonna toss this back on the 5858, put this all back together. Maybe I'll try to get a housing for it later. If not, just roll with the 5-bolt downpipe. Probably just make a separate one for this turbo, just in case we max that sucker out. We'll toss this one on, and then the downpipe should fit directly from here to my exhaust system. So I'm gonna go ahead and just reassemble all this now. So I know some of you guys were talking about wanting me to do like time lapse in between segments of whatever it is that I'm doing. Now the problem is I have a hard time finding music to kind of go within the time lapse, and the time lapse will be short anyways, unless I'm straight up just doing work and not showing you guys updating between until everything is all done. I really don't want to get copyright for music. That's why I use a lot of the same beats that you guys hear on the channel, but I'm more of talking about it, getting it done, showing you guys after, instead of just not talking about doing it and not tell you guys nothing, and then leaves you guys all confused about what I just did in the previous clip. So again, I'm just gonna go ahead and assemble this. It goes back together just the way it came out, and then not sure what's gonna ensue the rest of the day, because really I'm just waiting for the downpipe material so we can start making our downpipes for both of those over there. Today is Wednesday. It's about 2 o'clock. I'm still waiting for the package for all of the materials to make the downpipe for Joe's turbo kit over there, and also Tiger's turbo kit. But the thing is, Joe is paying for all his stuff brand new, so the stuff that's coming in is for Joe. And then what I'm doing for Tiger's CRV, I'm actually using a lot of the older stuff from, you know, previous kits. So this is new. This is used, but I'm gonna make his downpipe off leftover parts, because the turbo kit that we're doing for his CRV, the B20V, is just a temp to get the balls rolling, and he has a CSS block he's working on to you know, make more power. So his turbo kit and everything's going to change, and I don't want to have to spend a lot of money for materials twice. So I'm using leftover to do Tiger's kit, and I'm waiting for the package to come in to make Joe a whole brand new downpipe, and both flanges for the turbo is also in the package. But I just want to show you guys the stuff that I've collected over the years, extras from customers' cars, cars and stuff like that. So I've been consolidating, and I'm moving all the stuff from the back drawer over there to the shelf. I'm gonna consolidate this a little bit more as well too. So right here, whole bunch of various sizes of T-bolts, worm clamps and stuff. A lot of 2.5 inch couplers, as well as 90s, 45s, and even smaller ones like 2 inches. But these are just leftover piping from piping kits that I bought for customers that aren't direct kits that I have to cut and modify. These are old stuff I'm throwing away right here. All that's gonna be here on the shelf just so it's easily accessible. Back over here, I have 3-inch piping kit, 180s, 45, 90s, 3-inch stainless steel for downpipes and such. Right here, we got a bunch of random blow valve. This was sent from a subscriber. Thank you for that. These was just from previous kits or cheaper kits. 3-inch coupler, just a bunch of stuff in here for whenever we need a different size from 2.5. So that's that. You guys have already seen the shelf full of turbos and turbo manifolds and all of that. It's not weird flexing, it's just to answer some of the questions or some of the comments that was like, literally this guy has everything in the garage. I literally do. So the only reason why we're turboing Tiger CRV is because, again, just to get the ball rolling, and 2, I literally have everything to turbo his car. I don't know if you guys can see all the way up there. There's several intercoolers, dual back doors, big cores, small cores, just a bunch of crap that I've hoarded over the years. Even if I got all the materials to make the downpipe today, guys, I'm probably not going to fully weld it because both of my tanks are empty, and both of these are expensive to fill because they are the big boys. Literally, like, I put my camera right here to get back to organizing the shelf, right? And then UPS decided to show up, so this was already here. And then here is all the stuff for the downpipe, so we can start making a downpipe today, boys. So I'm gonna put a halt to that. I'm gonna show you guys what I have here and over there. So this one right here is called an activator, hardener, whatever you want to call it. This right here gets mixed with the single stage that helps it cure. And these come in 3 different, different speeds. I got medium because weather this week, hopefully this week, is going to be about 70, 80, and it's recommended to use the 80. Then it comes slow and it comes fast depending on your weather. Now the paint is nothing fancy. It is a brand by Submit Racing. It's just classic black, gloss black, and the metal flakes that I got for this is blues. The blue flakes with the black is going to mimic Nighthawk Black Pearl, and all of this together right here was, what did I pay for this? I paid $137 or so, and this was a lot cheaper than buying it from my local paint shop because my local paint shop is going to be about almost $200 for theirs. This package is from Ace Race, and it contains all of the downpipe stuff that I need to make Joe's and Tiger's downpipe. So right here we have 2 vibrant 5-bolt flange because those turbos are 5 bolts. And then I have this 1.5 304 stainless and 16 gauge for the dump tube. And then over here we have some 90s for the downpipe. What is this guy? This is also for the dump tube because to keep AC with this manifold, it's gonna be a weird bend. And AC compressor is gonna sit here. This is gonna have to come out, curve like that, and then go straight down. So this is for that. And then this guy, we're gonna have to figure something out to get it to go straight to the floor. So these guys are for Joe's downpipe. It's 2.5, 2 long 90s and 1 short 90, and this is pretty much gonna be on the driver's side. So over here, it's pretty much gonna curve out like that, right? And then it's gonna curve somewhere here, and then one more here, and then that goes straight back. So enough for the jabbering, guys. I'm excited to do this. That means we are going to be 1 step closer to turboing Joe's and Tiger's car. So let's get to it. I don't know if you guys remember this Integra, but Marco got it running. And you drove it how far? 80 miles?
80 miles.
80 miles without a steering wheel. So he came back into town and bought a steering wheel. Now he's gonna have a steering wheel so he can drive this car around without being all sketch with his vice grip right there. But the car is for sale, guys. It is running again. Pop the hood real quick. It's got a full LS swap, LS transmission. Everything runs, everything's hooked up, everything is legit, although it is a DB8 shell. But the car is for sale, guys. Like I said, $2 grand. you guys can go down to the description, get into my social media on Instagram, and send me an interest if you guys want this car. Latinas. Alright guys, so it is the end of my shift. We have the downpipe and the dump tube mocked up for Taiga's turbo kit. Now I haven't got to Joe's today because literally I don't have any argon, so I'm gonna have to take care of his another day. But the process I showed you guys for Taiga's turbo kit, it's the same deal with Joe's turbo kit. So right here we have the dump tube tacked on the flange, tacked on this pipe and this pipe. This isn't touching a charge and it's not touching a downpipe, so that's good. Now probably gonna go and get argon tomorrow just so I can fully weld that up. I mentioned that I was going to make Taiga's downpipe out of scrap material, and this top portion is pretty much left over from another downpipe, and then the bottom piece is an old eBay downpipe. I got to cut the back piece off because that's going to interfere with the transfer case, so we're going to have to finish that off once we get all this installed in this car. I also mentioned that I was gonna MIG his downpipe. Now everything is all MIG'd into place, although I did run out of gas today, and I didn't want to get too fancy with the downpipe because this is not his final form of a turbo kit. He's gonna run the Precision 5858. He's also going to get another manifold, possibly from Hayden over at Meticulous, and he's gonna do his CSS bottom end with the stock head, hopefully shooting for 400 horsepower. So I am gonna end the video right here, guys. This weekend is going to be Week Fest. We got the boys coming out here, and next weekend hopefully our tuner should be available to tune our cars, Paco, Tyga hopefully, and Daniel's 4-door. So hit the subscribe button, stay posted for that. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to hit the like button. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.